Hey everyone, welcome to KSSP Podcast. I'm Spencer.
And I'm Katie. Today we're going to go over our horoscope charts. Well,
Yes.
I'm going to go first here. So I had entered in where I was born, on the day and the time. You can find that on your birth certificate if you have it, and email address just so they can send you stuff. But this is my horoscope chart right here, this little circle. It's kind of hard to understand just looking at it, but it explains it on the side here. All right, so my sun is in Libra at 10 degrees 732, whatever that means. And that is the sixth house. The sun determines your ego, identity, and role in life. It is the core of who you are and is the sign you're most likely to already know. Your sun sign is Libra, meaning you are fundamentally oriented towards fairness and justice. Your always generous relativism allows you to see both sides of every situation, though this may sometimes come off as indecisive or insecure. You don't get tied down to a single view of things. You frequently question yourself and rethink your views. You're more impressionable than you appear. You do what you say and can get a lot done. Typically well dressed. Well, not today as much because I just went to the gym, but it's in your sixth house, meaning you feel the need to distinguish yourself from others through routines. So, okay, I don't really do routines, but everything else is pretty freaking accurate to me. Like, it's pretty accurate, I would say. So, my ascendant is in Aries. It is in the first house. Your ascendant is the mask you present to people. It can be seen in your personal style and how you come off to people when you first meet. Some say it becomes less relevant as you get older. It changes every 2 hours, so if it doesn't make sense, reconfirm your birth time to be sure. Your ascendant is in Aries, meaning you come across as independent, energetic, and direct. Yeah, true. You seem to move quickly, sometimes with the appearance of more haste and impulsiveness than thought, patience, or follow through. Sometimes your forthrightness comes off as conceited or rude. Yeah, I would say that's pretty true too. Like, I'm not conceited, but like I've had people tell me they think I'm conceited. But I mean, I'm
Yeah.
really not, honestly. I mean, I can be vain occasionally, but most of the time I'm not. But everyone can be vain sometimes, so.
Well, yeah.
But yeah, so my moon is in Gemini. That's the third house. The moon rules your emotions, moods, and feelings. This is likely the sign you most think of yourself as, since it reflects your personality when you're alone or deeply comfortable. Your moon is in Gemini, meaning your emotional self is often restless and unsettled. Yeah. You're extremely adaptable, which sometimes makes you feel pulled in too many directions. Yes. You are easily bored and need to feel like you are free to be creative and create meaning, which can make you feel like you're in a constant identity crisis. Kind of. Yeah, I mean, the creative part is pretty true. It is in your third house, meaning you find security and safety through the things you know and are familiar with. But I would say that's true for everybody, though. I feel like anybody would feel security and safety through the things you know and are familiar with. That's just a common human theme. But it's true, though.
Yeah. Do you, with that though, absolutely despise stepping out of your comfort zone though?
No, I
Okay.
honestly I like change. I like to do things. I like the unknown sometimes. Like I like the chaos. That's what I like. I like chaos. But like I understand it's not healthy for me to live in chaos, so I don't anymore, but I used to. Oh man, I used to, but it's addicting, the chaos.
I think like if it
But like I don't feel safe and secure, but I feel like adventurous though, and like just like I'm taking it all in.
I think certain chaos can be okay as long as it's healthy. Like
Yeah,
if the chaos is
but
healthy, then it's okay. And if
but
you
the
can,
chaos I was living in was not
yeah,
healthy.
yeah.
But yeah. So Mercury is Virgo. That's the sixth house. Oh, my mom's a Virgo.
Is she?
Yeah, she's cool. Anyways, Mercury determines how you communicate, talk, think, and process information. It also indicates how you learn. It is the mind's planet. Your Mercury is in Virgo, meaning your intellect is analytical, precise, and diligent. Yes. Your unbiased sense of logic can make you seem a bit clinical. You have a tendency to be nitpicky and point out what's wrong rather than what's right. Uh, Sometimes. I mean, I that's something I used to do. Like I've worked on it though. So I try to point out what's wrong and what's right. You are a planner and pay attention to the details. I'm good at planning. I'm not good at executing. I'm just going to point that out. It is your sixth house, meaning you are curious about and inclined to analyze your productivity, how to help people, and your emotional well being. Yeah, I would say that's pretty true. Venus is Leo. What's up? In the fifth house. Venus determines how and what you love. It indicates how you express affection and the qualities you're attracted to. Your Venus is in Leo, meaning your romantic side is idealistic AF. Yeah, you need a lot of love, care, and validation. In return, you don't hold anything back. You want a passionate relationship, though sometimes it just seems like you like drama. I mean, that was like my last relationship, honestly. Not my current one. I don't really have a lot of drama in my current relationship, but I do like to be passionate. That's true.
Yeah.
I do like passionate relationships. It is in your fifth house, meaning that for you, love is often expressed in romance, self expression, creativity, and pleasure. Yeah, true. My Mars is also in Leo, fifth house. Mars is the planet of aggression. It determines how you assert yourself, take action, and the energy that surrounds you, particularly in your sex life, your ambitiousness, and when you're angry. Your Mars is in Leo, meaning you assert yourself in a way that is authoritative and persuasive, and you push things forward with confidence and gusto. I feel like that's true, but it's something I've had to work on. Like, that's not something that was inherent to me. Like, I used to be really passive in the past, but now I am a lot more confident than I used to be. And
Okay.
I mean, like, I'm not the one to step up to be the leader unless nobody else is stepping up to be the leader. Then I'll step up to be the leader. But if somebody else wants to be the leader, then I'll let them lead. That's just how I am.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with that though.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think so.
And I think you can still get your way across by not being the leader. Like
Oh yeah,
especially
I can
if
still
there's a good leader who's willing to listen to
yes.
everybody. That's what any leader should do anyways.
Yeah.
Like you can still not being the leader, get your ideas across, and having a good leader, they will listen and help
Oh yeah.
spread those ideas even further.
And that's
Especially because I don't think some people don't want to be the leader though either and don't like being the leader,
and
but
that's
they
fine.
still have important ideas to get across.
Oh yeah, for sure. It is in your fifth house, meaning you put a lot of energy into romance, self expression, creativity, and pleasure. Yeah, I would say so. Jupiter, Capricorn, 10th house. Ezra's a Capricorn. That's cool.
Yeah.
One of the two social planets, Jupiter rules idealism, optimism, and expansion. It is also very philosophical. Your Jupiter is in Capricorn, meaning you grow and find understanding through responsibility, practicality, ambition, seriousness, efficiency, rationality, and power. It is your 10th house, meaning you find success through goals and responsibility. Yeah, I mean, I'm not very good at that, but that's like my what I want to do though, honestly. That's how I want to be. But I just like am not like that yet. I got to work on that.
That's okay. Growth is good.
Yeah, exactly. There's always room to grow.
Yeah.
So my Saturn is also in Aries in the 12th house. The other social planet, Saturn, rules responsibility, restrictions, limits, boundaries, fears, and self discipline. Your Saturn is in Aries, meaning you struggle with aggression, impatience, defensiveness, hastiness, and conceit. Uh, I mean, I'm pretty impatient. I'm not too defensive compared to other people, at least. I can be pretty hasty, though. And my aggression only comes out if someone's aggressive towards me first, most of the time. And I feel like I'm only conceited when I'm manic. because that's when I think I'm like a god. But otherwise, like I in my normal state, I don't feel very conceited. It is in your 12th house, meaning you've had difficulties with privacy, secrets, and introspection. I don't think that's true at all. Honestly, I'm pretty good at keeping secrets, and I'm pretty introspective. That's what my therapist says. So, I trust her.
Yeah.
Uranus, Aquarius, 10th house. Although these are different from the ones Snapchat gave me, I think. They gave me different readings. I'll look at that one after really quick.
Okay.
But yeah,
I didn't even know Snapchat had a horoscope thing.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah,
Interesting.
totally. I can show you later.
Okay.
Uranus, Aquarius, 10th house. Uranus stays in each sign for 7 years, meaning it rules a generation more than a person. It rules innovation, rebellion, and progress. Your Uranus is in Aquarius, meaning other generations are shocked by your generation's unconventionality, intellectuality, and detachedness. Yeah, I would say that's pretty true. It's in your 10th house, meaning that for you, this manifests in rebelling against dated expectations about goals, success, and responsibility. Hell yes. So true. Oh man, I hate dated expectations. I hate people who are obsessed with tradition. Like, that just, I can't stand it. I don't really care about tradition a whole lot, honestly. So I'd
Yeah.
say that's pretty true. My Neptune is also in Capricorn in the 10th house. Neptune says in each sign for about 14 years, meaning it rules a generation more than a person. It rules dreams, imagination, and the unconscious. Your Neptune is in Capricorn, meaning your entire generation finds inspiration through hard work, responsibility, seriousness, and ambition. I'd say that's kind of true, less true than it used to be now. But still, it's in your 10th house, meaning that for you, this manifests in your ideal, verging on unrealistic and impractical about success and responsibility. Pluto, Sagittarius, 8th house. Pluto stays in each sign for up to 30 years, meaning it rules a generation more than a person. So these last three are generational, really.
Yeah.
It rules power, intensity, obsession, and control. Your Pluto is in Sagittarius, meaning your generation's psyche is comparatively positive, free-spirited, curious, optimistic, forward-looking, independent, and confident. I'd say that's pretty true. It's in
Yeah.
your 8th house, meaning your personality are transforming outdated taboos around darkness, sex, and transformation. True. True. Our generation is so much more sex positive, so much more open to different sexualities and genders and all of that. We're way more open minded about that stuff than
I wonder what the like cutoff, like the when it is, because I think my Pluto is also that same house. Because that sounds
yeah.
familiar to
So
what I read before.
I'm gonna compare these to my Snapchat one.
Okay.
I know the Sun ascendant and Gemini are the same because I remember those ones.
Does Snapchat ask for your birth time too?
Yeah.
Okay.
So my Mercury is in Virgo, just like on the chart. Venus is in Leo. Yep. Mars in Leo. Oh, why can't I scroll? There we go. Jupiter in Capricorn. Yep. Saturn in Aries. Oh, maybe these are all the same. Yeah, Uranus and Aquarius. Although I like the Snapchat explanations better, honestly, and they're shorter.
You can go through them quick if you want,
Okay.
if they're different.
Yeah, they're just
Are
really.
they? And they're more specific though. They don't like because at least like this
Yeah.
one, I just liked how it at least in the beginning said kind of a
And
little bit about it, but
Snapchat gives me elements, modality, and polarity. So I'm 48% fire sign. And
okay.
my modality is cardinal leader at 46%. And then my polarity is yang instead of yin. So my yang is at 79%, which I think that's
If
cool to give me a chart.
and if you wanted to, you could do like the screen share to your MacBook, and then I should be able to see it too. If you want, you don't have to though. Like you can just
Yeah,
talk
I
about
can
them,
do
but
that.
then we can visually see. Because I don't know how it looks either. I guess I
Yeah,
can do mine too when we
I can show
after.
you how to do it really quick. Okay. You go to like your page here. Oh shit, I lost it. Okay. Like you click on the little button there, and then it's just like right next to your Snapchat score. So, and they
Okay.
have longer explanations too that you can read, but I'm just going to read the short ones really quick.
Okay.
So, Sun in Libra, individuality, sociable, artistic, and diplomatic. The social butterfly of the zodiac, you love to be around others and tend to prioritize your friendships and relationships. Moon in Gemini, playful, expressive, and curious. You're drawn to spunky, clever people with whom you can carry on quick witted conversation. Both of those are very true. Rising in Aries, determined, brave, and impulsive. Yes, very impulsive. When you're meeting people, you're direct, assertive, and confident. Well, I try to be. I've worked on that over the years to be like that. Mercury in Virgo, considerate, precise, and helpful. You have a precise and analytical mind. Yes, you can cut through to the heart of the matter, even when there are many different details to consider. Very true. Venus and Leo, you love showering the people in your life with affection and gifts and would love to receive the same level of care and attention in return. Oh, yes, definitely. Mars and Leo, proud, courageous, and optimistic. You have a magnetic power and more than a touch of star quality that draws others to you. I mean, I guess I don't know if that's true. I feel like it's true, but I don't know. I guess other people would have to judge that. Jupiter in Capricorn, strategic, observant, and pragmatic. You have good luck when you tap into the wise, disciplined, and business minded side of your personality. Yeah, I'd say so. Saturn in Aries, determined, brave, and impulsive. You'll learn some of your most valuable life lessons through trial and error. Oh, isn't that the truth? Wow. Yeah. Uranus and Aquarius, unique, friendly, and independent. You see the world in your own unique way and have unconventional talents and interests. I think that's very true. Neptune and Capricorn, strategic, observant, and pragmatic. You're a natural at bringing your creativity and inspiration to life in real, successful ways. I mean, that's what I'm working on right now in school, so I think that's true. Pluto and Sagittarius. Your greatest opportunities for growth and transformation come from integrating diverse perspectives from around the world into your own life. That's so true. I love having diverse perspectives in my life. I've met all kinds of people from all different walks of life, and it's definitely helped me to form my own worldview. All right.
Okay.
But yeah, that's my horoscope. So I don't know if you want to do yours.
Yes. Let me. Okay. So I'll start with my co-star as well. This is my circle thing, whatever they're called. I don't know what they're called, but
Oh, yours looks nicer than mine.
it looks nicer.
Yeah, like it's more organized.
Oh, you mean the website? Okay. I thought you meant like my circle thing. I was like, what do you mean?
Is this on your iPad or is this on your computer?
No, this is on my computer.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
It's the same website though, but yours is
Yeah.
different than mine.
I think I clicked something in it because when I was trying to scroll earlier, this circle was over everything and I
Oh,
was confused. So I clicked it and then it took me because I guess
well,
I don't even have the date and time thing that you still had,
yeah.
but
Okay.
that's okay. So we'll just go through this here. So my sun is in Leo, ninth house. So let me see. Because I don't. I'll just read it, even though it's the same thing. The sun determines your ego, identity, and role in life. It's the core of who you are and is a sign you're most likely to already know. Your sun is in Leo, meaning you are fundamentally bold and proud. You love attention and to be cared for. You pay it back in kind with your charm and your ability to make people feel better when they're blue. You know what your skills are and how to use them. It's in your ninth house, meaning you feel the need to distinguish yourself from others through philosophy, faith, education, and politics. Interesting.
Interesting.
Ascendant in Scorpio in my first house. Your ascendant is the mask you present to people. It can be seen in your personal style and how you come off to people when you first meet. Some say it becomes less relevant as you get older. It changes every 2 hours, so if it doesn't make sense, reconfirm your birth time. Your ascendant is in Scorpio, meaning you come across as passionate, incisive, cunning, strategic, and perceptive. Your intense and tenacious drive comes off as intimidating and powerful, if not malicious or aggressive.
So do you think this stuff is true so far for you? Do you relate to any of it?
So let's see. Leo. I mean, yes, I've always felt like so for me, because I would say yes. At heart, I am a Leo, but I don't show it that much but I think that's more just because I need to work on not caring what others think of me. If they think I'm too much, that doesn't matter. Like I just have to love myself. But that's a more therapy thing. But yes, I do think that if I was 1000% comfortable going out there and just being myself, then that would, I mean, except for, I don't know, I feel like I'm a little more humble than that made it out to seem, but that's okay. Um, and then I definitely feel like, I don't know, I don't
I
think I'm
feel like you're not
intimidating.
malicious. Yeah, I don't think you're intimidating or malicious or aggressive.
No, but I think when I first come off, since I am not an extrovert, I am very introverted. I
Mhm.
don't talk that much. I let other people talk. I am more, especially when I'm first meeting someone, I'm more of a listener because I want to
Yeah.
kind of listen and hear. But I feel like that can seem intimidating, but I don't think I'm. Like I don't know I guess when we first met each other we were youngins, so I don't even remember to be honest how what I first thought of you, but I
Yeah.
don't know. I guess maybe other people have to tell us if they think our ascendants, like if they think we come off as these ways. But
Yeah.
I mean, I do feel strategic, and I'm passionate. I'm a very passionate person. I don't know what incisive is. I guess I don't know what that word means. If I'm going to be honest,
Yeah.
I don't know if you know.
I can look it up.
I mean, yeah, sure. It in because there's
Incisive,
yeah.
intelligently analytical, and clear thinking.
Oh, okay. I mean,
I would say that you're pretty analytical and clear thinking.
I like to think that, but I don't like to.
You don't want to be cocky.
Yes,
Like
not too cocky, but
like
so
me,
so far,
I was conceited.
yeah. I think again with conceited, there's a level. Like you want to be a certain level of conceited, but not too
Yeah,
conceited. I
you want
would
to be
say
confident, not
yes, yes. But then like the philosophy, faith. Oh, that was in Leo. But yes, I do. I mean, I don't. I personally am not a religious person, but spiritual to me is
yeah.
faith as well. And then education, politics. I don't know politics. Politics stress me out. At least today's politics, where people don't even actually debate; they
I
just
feel like
scream
that's
at each
more like
other.
me because I get really into politics.
Yeah. So then we have my moon in Leo, also in the ninth house. The moon rules your emotions, moods, and feelings. This is likely the sign you most think of yourself as, since it reflects your personality when you're alone or deeply comfortable. Your moon is in Leo, meaning your emotional self is dramatic, proud, expressive, idealistic, and somewhat self centered. You need a lot of love, care, and validation from other people. Yes, definitely. It's in your ninth house, meaning you find security and safety through philosophy, faith, education, and politics. That's why I very much am a Leo. Like
Yeah,
I
you have
feel,
like a lot of Leo on your chart so far. You have like three of them at least, if there's not more.
yes.
I feel like
So,
they're all gonna be Leo now.
and I do feel very idealistic, and I can be a little dramatic sometimes, but
Yeah,
drama, as long as it's not hurtful, can be fun,
yeah,
like or even acting, like faking drama. Like that's
yeah.
why maybe we can make little skits for our podcast sometimes, so
Oh
I could
yeah,
just
we can.
pretend to make drama.
Yeah, we
So
can
it does,
pretend
because
to
I don't like real drama.
find.
Real drama is annoying
Yeah,
because we just need
I
to
get
learn to talk to each other.
it.
But
And you're pretty like when you are feel comfortable. I feel like you're expressive and all that stuff.
I would agree. I just need to work on being more comfortable around people. But I think that's just some of my past experiences with
Yeah,
friendships and relationships just have been tough, but I'm working on it. So it's okay. Mercury is in Leo as well in my ninth house. So that determines how you communicate, talk, think, and process information. It also indicates how you learn. It is the mind's planet. Your Mercury is in Leo, meaning your intellect is persuasive, idealistic, and bold. A natural leader, you speak I don't think I speak that way if I can't
Really?
speak it. And with confidence, you use creativity and warmth to win others' attention. You may come off as overbearing or conceited. It's in your ninth house, meaning you are curious about and inclined to analyze what you believe in, what and how to learn politics, philosophy, and your personal
Man, they
ethics.
really think you love politics.
I know.
But
And
you
I,
love philosophy, though, I think.
yes,
Ethics.
I love talking about things, and I guess sometimes maybe people would consider it a debate, but I hate debate because
Mm.
whenever I see people debating, all they're doing is talking over each other, they're screaming at each other, emotions are heightened, and that
Well,
is
that's why you need a
disgusting.
debate moderator.
Well, I just want to have conversations with people about
Yeah.
our beliefs. It doesn't have to be an argument or a fight. Like,
Yeah.
it's just insane to me that people
Although
get
sometimes I
like
think
that.
it should be like, for example, if you know people like if you hear someone call like gay people groomers, like I'm gonna have a debate with them. At least that's me personally, and be like, "Yo, that's not
But
right."
like a debate or an argument.
I mean,
Because the debate
it
is giving them a
depends.
chance. So if you're going to have an argument with them, then that's okay because you're going
Yeah,
in
I
to
guess
have an
it's more of an
argument.
argument than a debate.
Yeah.
It's, I mean, in
And
my
I just
mind,
don't
it's
like,
pretty much the same thing.
I
In my mind,
guess.
a debate is a type of argument.
Yeah, I guess I don't know the logistics
I
of the
don't know.
terms,
I don't know
but
what it actually is. That's just how it is in my mind, though.
okay. Yeah. And I hate arguing. Even if I know they're wrong, I just cuz
I gotta get
emotions,
on those TikToks and argue with that one guy.
oh my, yeah, those
Emotional
they
abuse was okay.
just sitting here watching them was raising my blood pressure. I was like, "Oh my gosh, why do I like TikTok? Why are you showing me this? I hate this. This is not good for me." But otherwise, yeah. And I mean, I don't know. Again, idealistic. I don't know if I'm persuasive per se. I guess that would be up to other people to decide. And to be
Yeah,
a leader, I'd have to be a little more extroverted, but maybe I can work on that with our business ideas, maybe.
yeah. You just to be a leader, you really just have to be able to communicate and listen. Those are the main things.
Yeah. And I feel like I can do that okay. I still have a lot to work on,
Yeah, for sure.
but I also feel like at least in this day, like the leaders that we see, whether that
Mhm.
makes them good leaders or not, are definitely out there causing controversy, and that is not what
Yeah,
I want to do. That is not a leader to me.
I
But
think it's funny. Your Mars is in Libra and my Mars was in Leo.
was it?
Yeah, that's cool. Hey,
So my Venus in Cancer is also in my ninth house, so that determines how and what you love. It indicates how you express affection and the qualities you're attracted to. Your Venus is in Cancer, meaning your romantic side is gentle, thoughtful, and sentimental. You love being tender, kind, and nurturing to the people you love. You're intensely loyal, but this may stem from a fear of rejection, of course. It's in your ninth house, meaning that for you, love is often expressed in philosophy, faith, education, and politics. But yes, I think I'm a more thoughtful. I get very in relationships sentimental and I don't know how like passionate and like nurturing, I guess. And I'm very loyal, I would say. I would personally claim that,
yeah,
but
I
I don't
think
know
you're
if
pretty
other
loyal.
and maybe almost to a bad extent, but I
Oh
don't think
yeah, I
it's
feel that. I feel it. I've been loyal to people who are terrible. So
yeah, it just
to
depends.
me,
And I worry sometimes but the one thing I try not to do is like obviously in situations in the past I would never make somebody pick a side. Like that to me isn't
like
loyalty. Like I
ultimately,
don't want to push that type of like you have to be loyal to me or else you're not like I don't like
are
that
you talking about
aspect.
ultimatums?
Yes.
Yeah,
Or like if me and a friend have a fallout, but let's say you were still friends with that friend, that's fine.
yeah,
There's nothing wrong with that. To me, maybe some other people would disagree with that. And it might depend on the circumstances, but
yeah. I guess
to
it's
me that isn't like being loyal. That is just forcing like that's control. That's not really loyalty
yeah.
either.
Loyalty is within yourself. You can't force
Yeah.
other people to be loyal.
No, and that's just weird too. Like a weird concept to want people to be loyal to you. I don't know. That's just
Yeah.
odd. It's almost like you believe you're a god in that sense. But anyways, Mars in Libra, 11th house, planet of aggression. It determines how you assert yourself, take action, and the energy that surrounds you, particularly in your sex life, your ambitiousness, and when you're angry. Your Mars is in Libra, meaning while it may take you a while to make a decision, you assert yourself in a way that is fair minded and relativistic, though sometimes passive aggressive. It's in your 11th house, meaning you put a lot of energy into social status, including platonic and casual friends, along with your hopes, wishes, and dreams. So, yeah, I would agree with that. I think I would say I try to be fair minded, and it does take me a while to make a decision for sure.
Yeah. And welcome to the Libra world.
Indecisiveness. Jupiter in Sagittarius in my first house. One of the two social planets, Jupiter rules idealism, optimism, and expression. It's also very philosophical. Your Jupiter is in Sagittarius, meaning you grow and find understanding through questioning, curiosity, independence, and debate. It's in
Uh-uh.
your first house, meaning you find success through yourself and self image. And because it's your first house, your Jupiter in Sagittarius is hyper present in your personality. I'm definitely questioning, curious, and independent. And I think if there was a if the debate wasn't an argument and we could sit there and rationally between two individuals talk about the facts, then I am open to that. But I am not going to sit there and be berated by somebody who is angry and emotional. That is
Yeah.
not to me a debate.
Yeah, that's not a debate anymore. That's just that's an argument at that point.
Yes, and that is a waste of my time.
That's why debates often have moderators so that they
Yeah,
jump in and be like, "Hey, you got to give the other person a turn to speak and not yell at them."
and that's good.
Yeah.
But we also, in my opinion, should be a little more emotionally mature that we don't
Oh
do
yeah.
that. But I don't know. That's just my opinion on, like, even if I get angry, that doesn't, I'm
Yeah.
not gonna
Not everyone
jump
has
at
good
you.
emotional regulation though, unfortunately.
Yeah, but we gotta work on it then.
Oh
You
yeah,
know?
people should work on it, but they
Yeah.
don't all the time. Some people do, but not everybody does.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Whatever. Saturn and Pisces, fourth house. The other social planet, Saturn rules responsibility, restrictions, limits, boundaries, fears, and self discipline. Mine is in Pisces, meaning that I struggle with my tendency to be a pushover, daydreaming, and my emotions.
Mhm.
You know, I definitely am a pushover, and I love to daydream, and I have struggled with my emotions in the past, I'm not going to lie. I have not always been emotionally mature, but I am working on it. So I'm not going to sit here and act all high and mighty that I have always had my emotions under control. I have not. But I am working on it, and I feel like we should all work on it. And then we can have legitimate talks slash debates, not arguments with each other. And then my Uranus in
Mhm.
Capricorn. Uranus stays in each sign for 7 years. Oh, was yours in Capricorn too?
No, my Uranus is in Aquarius,
Oh,
which
so
is
we're
the
not the
next
same
sign.
generation.
Well, but my
Interesting.
Neptune's in Capricorn as well. And
But your Pluto isn't in
no,
Scorpio?
it's in Sagittarius,
Oh,
which is the next
well,
sign over as well.
interesting. Okay. So for me, Uranus, generation more than a person. It rules innovation, rebellion, and progress. Mine is in Capricorn, meaning other generations are shocked by my generation's sense of responsibility, seriousness, rationality, and hunger for power. It's in your third house, meaning that for you, this manifests in rebelling against stated expectations about the things you know and are familiar. I feel like that was the same though, wasn't it?
Um,
Like the rebelling against stated
oh
expectations.
yeah,
Okay. But mine is more so about responsibility, seriousness, rationality, and hunger for power, supposedly. I
yeah,
hate power, but your Neptune was in Capricorn, though?
yeah.
Okay.
So it's gonna be
So
the
what
same.
was. Yeah, I don't remember what that was, but hard work, responsibility, seriousness, and ambition. Okay.
Verging on unrealistic and impractical about money and material possessions.
Yeah,
I'd say that's
probably.
true.
But is that more a societal fault than a
Probably.
astrological fault.
I would say so, but you know.
And then, so for me, Pluto, Scorpio, it's up to 30 years in each sign. So rules power, intensity, obsession, and control. My Pluto is in Scorpio, meaning my generation's psyche is comparatively passionate, intense, serious, private, self obsessed, and perceptive. It's in my first house, meaning I personally am transforming myself in self image. And because it's my first house, my Pluto and Scorpio is hyper present in my personality. Okay.
Interesting.
So, yeah, I would say definitely
I
I'm working on myself and self
I would say
image.
that describes you. Well, maybe not super self obsessed. Maybe a little bit, but not a lot.
I can be sometimes. It just depends. Like,
Yeah.
whenever I am, I'm not being that serious, I would say.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
I'm not like, it's
You're
all for
joking
fun.
about it.
Yeah, like, I don't actually think I'm I'm not better than anyone. No one's better than me.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's fun to, but you should also be confident, and
Yeah.
it's fun to
It's fun to
just,
pretend you're self obsessed.
yeah, exactly. I'll just go through my Snapchat super quick too,
Okay.
just because I want
You know
to.
how to
I mean, I think it'll be the same though, ish, or it should.
Okay. Yeah, it should be the same, but maybe a little bit different descriptions. Oh, cool. You
Okay,
got yours
so
figured out.
sweet. So Sun in Leo, Sun in individuality, so proud, courageous, and optimistic. Dynamic, radiant, and courageous. You're a star, and you know it.
Yeah.
Moon in the proud, courageous, and optimistic again. Passionate, willful, and loyal. Your emotions are strong and fiery. Yes. So rising in Scorpio. Intense, magnetic, and deep. When meeting people, you tend to be either very charming or very disinterested. Mercury in Leo, that one is, I guess Leo is proud, courageous, optimistic. And then whether you're expressing tender emotions or explaining a direct analysis, you enjoy a bit of flair and fun.
That's
I would
cool.
say, yeah. So Venus, Cancer, caring, dedicated, sensitive, try to show others love through considerate actions and would like that nurturing to be reciprocated. Mars, Libra, sociable, artistic, diplomatic, charming, and people oriented. You strive for balance as you go about accomplishing your goals. Jupiter, Sagittarius, bold, enthusiastic, positive. Have good luck when I tap into the open minded, optimistic, and spontaneous side. Saturn, Pisces, imaginative, creative, giving. Many of the most valuable lessons you'll learn in life are related to your connection to a larger purpose, which I would agree with. Uranus, Capricorn, strategic, observant, pragmatic. You tend to approach business and work from an unusual and innovative perspective. Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah.
Neptune in Capricorn, natural at bringing creativity and inspiration to life in real successful ways. I think so. I hope so. We'll find out if.
And where'd Pluto go? Oh, there you
Oh, because this is the last one.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Intense, magnetic, deep. Biggest opportunities for growth and transformation come from honestly and compassionately confronting your deeper, more uncomfortable feelings and impulses.
I think
Okay.
honestly is a typo.
No, I think I just didn't read the whole like the whole sentence accurately, and
Oh, okay.
because I put a pause there when there shouldn't have been a pause because it continued. I don't know how to explain it, but
Yeah.
because it was like honestly and compassionately doing this
Oh,
type situation. But I paused because I was confused as to what it was trying to tell me in the
oh,
beginning.
gotcha.
But
Yeah.
but yeah,
All right.
so
Cool.
that was our horoscope. So now everybody knows all of our deepest, darkest secrets.
They
So
know all about us. Mhm.
yes, but yeah, I think horoscopes are just interesting and it's fun to
Yeah.
kind of see what relates and what doesn't. But
Yeah, exactly.
never take anything too seriously, I would say,
Yeah.
with any of those types of
Right.
personality quizzes or tests or
Yeah.
whatever. But so if you guys want to leave, yeah, I mean, if you want, you can tell us what your horoscopes are. But otherwise, just leave us a comment below letting us know what you want us to talk about or do in future episodes.
Yeah, you can leave a comment right here on YouTube, and you can also find us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. And we do some Twitch live streams occasionally.
Yes, so don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so that you are notified when we do, because we'd love to see you guys there. Otherwise, we will see you next time.